be a rainmaker? All you have to do is plant the seeds. Atmosphere. And what you're really seeing are liquid skies. If only we could coax some of that water vapor down to Earth in arid regions of the globe. But wait, we can by putting tiny seeds into the clouds. Some scientists estimate that the amount of water floating in the Earth's atmosphere is 6 times greater than that flowing in all the world's rivers. But most of that airborne water is in the form of vapor. When that vapor rises high into the atmosphere, it cools and condenses into tiny droplets of water or ice, each about 2/100 of a millimeter across. These droplets gather into what we see as clouds. But how do clouds become rain? It's not so easy. In one of the more peculiar of water's many peculiar properties, the droplets, not unlike a pearl, must form around a tiny imperfection, a bit of dust or debris known as a cloud condensation nucleus. Or a cloud seed, in order to grow heavy enough to fall from the sky. This tiny trick of nature is not happening often enough in some parts of the world, like the Texas South Plains region. So, Gary Walker and his company, SOAR, perform a high-tech version of the rain dance, an attempt to wring precious water from clouds that just don't want to rain.
In this area, the 2 main sources of water are the Ogallala Aquifer, which is an underground aquifer, and rainwater. In possibly the next 10 to 20 years, there would not be the capability to pump enough water out of for irrigation purposes.
SOAR's proposed solution is known as cloud seeding. Gary's going to fly his twin-engine Piper into a cloud, armed with rocket flares of silver iodide. The silver iodide particles will act as cloud condensation nuclei.
The particles are extremely tiny. There's about 13 trillion particles of silver iodide. We're now ready to go on a seeding mission.
First, the plane is 18,000 feet, where the super cool might be ready to form raindrops. Meteorologist James Dryden guides Gary Walker's plane into position.
All right. You're approaching the New Mexico state border, so we need to go ahead and turn around. Let's go ahead and get you on the south side of the storm from your current location. The track would be 203 at 9 nautical miles.
Charlie, we're going to penetrate at about 11,000.
Gary fires the silver iodide flares into the cloud.
There goes some flare. Good updraft, 1,000 feet a minute. There's another flare.
The updrafts carry the silver iodide particles into the upper regions of the cloud. If the conditions are just right, we can expect to see raindrops falling in less than 45 minutes. But today, there's simply not enough water vapor to form raindrops. Another dry day in Texas. But the cloud seeding program has made a difference.
Our analysis has shown about 10 to 12% additional rainfall out of seeded clouds versus non-seeded clouds, and that would equate to about another inch to an inch point 2 of rainfall.
Water supplies